Hello. Nhớ song. The Naya Nyankopa. Welcome to the Nyankopa easy cooking. All right. Today I am going to show you stream from California, Ventura, with my friend Ani and her husband Thai, teaching me how to make Chinese donuts. Pantongkol in Lao, in Vietnamese is Chay Quay, and in Hmong, Kho Chi Xin Chai. Kho Chi Xin Bua. So here we go, and enjoy, and I hope you will make the best Kho Chi Xin Chai, Kho Chi Xin Bua for your family and your king. All right, so enjoy. Okay, bây giờ họ yeast nữa, ý họ instant, okay? Instant yeast, ý họ chỉ là active dry yeast. The instant one, you don't have to activate to make it rise. You just pull it together with your flour and then beat it up and it will rise, but it takes longer to rise your dough, okay? Now, the active dry yeast is the one that you're going to activate. So, but I'm going to decide that we're going to do the active dry yeast. So cut this.
Small.
To remember that just only one pack. Okay, put that in there. You need half a teaspoon of sugar. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that, to wake you up. So, okay, sugar and then water. The water has to be like lukewarm. If you have it too hot, you can kill the yeast. So how you test water is that when you get it from the sink, you use your wrist right here. And if it doesn't burn you right there, it's like same thing how you wash your face. Exactly the same temperature. Okay, so here we go. 1 and 2. And I need a little spoon to stir this. So need to have a spoon to, you make sure you like stir this really well. Okay, make sure that it's all dissolved, and then you let it sit. Okay, so I'm going to say this in Hmong. Mấy sĩ cho active yeast nó chỉ mấy chủ mốt activate, mấy chủ mốt được organize nè, okay? So mấy sợ chỉ mấy cho teaspoon, a half teaspoon sugar, betana, and then eat bono, you know, like 2.5 tablespoons already. But use can eat lightly, no, okay? And it comes from like a bake like okay, now you just eat like. Cái mốt tu gọi dây dang nè. Alright. So lu tao dây dang này nó ta. Okay, now it's ready. We're going to set this aside and we're going to do our flour. Okay. You can do by hand, but if you have a stand mixer, it's much easier. Every woman in the kitchen should deserve one. You men hear that? Mother's Day, go get yourself a KitchenAid or any kind of aid for your woman so she can bake for you, Mr. King. Then we're going to measure flour in here. For this recipe, we're going to do 2.5 cups of bread flours. Now, I say bread flours. We have all-purpose flour, we got wheat flour, we got whatever flour, but we are looking for bread flours. Because bread flours has high gluten, so it will make your bread like stretchy. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2. Let me get the other one. 2 and 1/3. So here's my 1/3, 2 and 1/3. Okay, I'm going to do this in Hmong now. Chị cho khó chi nào nè, okay? Do hạt có từ cổ bún nhậu nó là chỉ nhậu nó cả là 10 dụ ý lúc machine này nó nè, sometimes for on sale nè. Lúc machine này vậy lúc số từ cổ bún chủ mua nè, để có giờ từ phát tài thì cái này từ cái lúc nào cho có từ bún phát tài nè, okay? Chị có measure có cho flour, okay? Có cái này measure 2 and 1/3. All high is on pay nè, okay? All call is on pay, dùng cho nó. Okay. Take a all tablespoon of sugar. Oh, we need napkin to wipe this. It's wet. I'm a very sweet sugar person, so I'm gonna make it 2 teaspoons of sugar. Don't worry, I will put the recipe up. This recipe is given to me by Ani and her husband. This is not my recipe. It's my friends. But they share with me, so I asked them that if I can share with you guys, and they say, yes, go for it. So I'm so happy. That's why we're doing this. 1 teaspoon of baking powder right here. Okay. Now, there's 2 kinds. We have baking powder and we have baking soda. It's not baking soda, it's baking powder. Do not put baking soda in there. It works kind of same too, but not as good as, but this recipe called for baking powder. If it's called for baking soda, then do it, but this one called for baking powder. Okay, so baking powder, we need 1 teaspoon. This is so nice. I like this because it has a little thing for you to cut it. Okay, like that. And we're going to put everything in here. And then 1 teaspoon of salt. Perfect. Salt. 你做1 teaspoon 白糖啦，嘅1 teaspoon J 啦，嘅冇做到好啦，要緊做俾冇2號。1號嘛係打 baking powder， 1號嘛 baking soda， 要緊做呢個 recipe 咯，係個咩查 baking powder 啦 ，OK？ 嘅個 baking powder 呢個。Then teaspoon 啦，我都做得到。3/4 cup of water。嘅咩時間咧？日咧呢是個少少咧做麼啦？嘅杯送包啦 ，OK？ 杯送包啦。Just pour in there. Now remember the yeast that we told you to activate earlier? Look at this. It doubled the size. It's bubbling up. Okay, then we just dump this in there, okay? Everything together. Just like you shovel this in your mouth and going to your belly, you know, same thing, okay? And now all we need to do is put this into this baby. My coffee and everything back here. I am a mother, a lady who cooks, so everything that I have here is not for show, but it's a real life cooking, okay? It's not for show. This is real life cooking, so don't mind seeing everything in the background. We are not here showing to sell any products, but to teach you how to make bread, okay? And we're going to beat that for about maybe 6-7 minutes, okay? Until it's like become elastic. And I'm going to stop and then check it. Normally at this stage, I stop and check the bread to see if it's like too dry or too wet. If it's too wet, I could add more flour. If it's too dry, I need to add water at the stage, because later on when it's already like formed, then when you put water when it's already like formed, then it's like very hard to mix. So I think that when I look at this, it looks kind of good. Thảo nó na, thảo ni pi ape na thì make check na, say ni po khó hơn, clau hơn là ni po nhìn clau hơn là, ya khó hơn là chỉ cho mình chỉ lấy đồ hay là nhìn clau hơn là chỉ cho mình chỉ flour thôi, ya nhìn nó chỉ. And I'm going to test it again pretty soon to make sure that it's the right amount of water. Because sometimes it's a 2/3, but sometimes it's not actually 2/3. Sometimes you have to adjust a little bit. So you have that 2/3 là tới giờ này you have 2/3 ha na. Okay. Cho họ thầu you measure your flour gì. Bé chỉ muốn the weight na bé chỉ muốn the lu sẽ mình nhàng lại chàng bé số không mua cái nào chị. In your nose, I think maybe a little bit more water. Maybe just a teaspoon more. So right here, I kind of know that it's a little bit too dry, so I just add. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Test it. If you wait until like it's already absorbed, then it's so hard to, when you add the water, it's kind of hard. Looks good. I want to help my machine, so I'm going to get it in there. Looks pretty good. Now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to stop this and show you when you can tell that the flour is ready. See all these bumps, and it's not stretchy yet. It's not like a film. This is not ready. If you stop the machine right now and you use this right now, you're going to have a bumpy Chay Quay, or it's gonna be like, you know, a toad, the toe that the outside of the toe is gonna be bumpy like that. You know, like people who have pimples, you don't have a pimple Chay Quay. You want to have a smooth face Chay Quay. You don't want to have pimple face Chay Quay. Chị thọ mấy lên đó nè. Oh, I need to talk to that. Em mong. Chị thọ mấy lên đó nè. Do ta ni ô cô lên đó nè. Em mấy cái chủ lên nè. Cho mấy ô ta mấy lúc khách chi nè. Chị nè ô bắt dao nè. You know, chị ni trong lên bắt ăn cờ nè. Chị chỉ trong nè. Chị mấy chủ gia của thọ mấy stretch lên nó em. Của chỉ mua cho lên là nè. Ni very elastic. Chali trong nè. Okay, cái biết là mua cho đâu không nó. Còn đây cuộc khám em mình là họ gì. Again, every woman should have one of these machines. KitchenAid did not give me any money to advertise. But I am just telling.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, buy KitchenAid. I try to advertise that every man should get one of this for their women. Or if your husband likes to cook a lot, get one for your man. Do not take it to the casino. Go buy yourself a mixer. Almost ready. I still feel some bump in here. So, and then see how stretchy that is right now? It's almost the way I like it. But if you do it for like 7-8 minutes, it's perfect. But I keep stop and go, so I'm not sure how many minutes already. Okay, another way that you can tell this is very smooth, like a baby butt. Okay, or smooth like your honey's face. Cho nên rất sao lên có từ lúc bắt từ là chê trong là okay. Another way how I can tell is that when my dough started to split, then I know that it's ready. Okay, so right now it's like splitting. You know, it's giving me a sign that it's ready. Thầu ấy cũng lúc đầu mà chỉ cho lấy vô giá ở sang nè. Tao hồi này thầu cũng báo hả ta cũng lúc đầu xong nè. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop it. I think it has been more than 7 minutes. Okay, see, it comes into a little ball. When it comes to a little ball like that, you know. And then here, see, it's very smooth now. When I run my finger through, I don't feel any bumps. And then see how stretchy that is? It's stretching the film. Okay, it's not supposed to break. But it's dough, so it breaks. It's okay. I'm going to roll that into a little ball. And I'm going to put a...
Oil this a little bit.
Okay, okay, and I'm gonna roll this into a little ball. Why do we roll into a little ball? Because as you blend, the outside gets dry a little bit. So I'm just gonna grease my bowl for a little bit. Ooh. Okay, making sickle. I don't want to get my hand too wet. Okay. Don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. Okay, so I roll this into a little ball. Okay, and then I place it in there. Just like that. And then I just like maybe turn it around a little bit. It's pretty greasy, but we need those. And then I'm going to wrap. Put a saran wrap. Seal it really tight. The tighter you seal, the faster your baby will rise. Chị mất chọc lên để họ ta chị mới mất ổ của thế thay nè có gì con thay chị gì con chú nè chị có lúc nào gì sợ trong xíu because nếu mất cho tăng nó siêu nè. If you do really tight, it seal all the air in there. Okay, so it will rise better. For me to make it rise even better, I put foil on top and that even make it easier. But I'm going to put a cloth and make it go to sleep. I put this in a warm place for like an hour, 1 hour and a half. And then I'm gonna put it inside the oven. Okay, follow me. Put this inside the oven. Okay. And then I'm going to turn on the light and it will stay in there. I'm going to ask my friend who is a expert on this to come and show us how to do this part.
Basically, you don't want to smush it too hard. You just want to do that. A little bit of flour on top and just roll it out.
You don't want to put too much flour either, right? Just
No.
enough that, because if you too much, then you might make it too hard, right? Okay. Chị mới mua flour plain cho nó, chứ sao mua flour nó tao ha thì mà mua có sao nè. Nè ta chỉ cho chỉ chú nó nè. Chị mua lộ lên đó.
And you want to put it like around a 1/4 inch.
Okay.
Not too thick, not too...
No, okay, so he talking about the thickness of the bread. Okay. Nè ta ít 1/4 inch nó nè. Chị tô lại cái okay, my finger is very small, so maybe about half of my finger. Okay. You see how thin that is? Not too thin, not too thick, just perfect like that. Okay, you see? You see how thick that is, how thin that is? I'm showing you right now. Okay. Now we're ready to be cut. Mình muốn lỗ nè, okay, lỗ của chị sao tốt hả? Okay, see? Quarter. And show you how thick the thickness. Okay. Just like that. That's the thickness.
1 inch strip.
Oh, we use a ruler because we want to do 1 inch. We want to make sure, okay? Chị mới trả lại cái 1 inch nè. Okay, một cái ruler nó cho nên chua nè. You want to be perfect because you don't want to make like one big, one small.
Yeah.
If you make one big, one small, then it's harder to fry, and then it does not look like symmetrical too. Will this work? Not that one.
No, this will work too.
We need the pizza cutter.
Yeah, pizza cutter help.
Pizza cutter will be the best. But if not, a butter knife or a knife will do.
Yeah.
Oops.
So this is 1 inch strip.
Okay. 1 inch strip.
So we're just gonna do one right now.
Okay.
So what you can do is you can do cut in half.
So you cut, when you do that, then you cut in half.
Okay. Now you need to wet this one.
Okay, so you use the shish kebab
The skewer.
skew. Mình mới chụp bài cái chong cả nè.
So
Wet. We'll wet that. You can use water, and you're going to wet that.
what you wanna do? You wanna wet.
You wet the whole stick, or you could get it from that. So you slide it through. Có một mốt bằng đúc lên á, chỉ có một ô còn nên tụi cái món slide là họ nè
And then you put
chỉ có
this
món tôi cho
on
phải shit
top.
khư nè cái nhà chi nhà là món có xí nhà
And
nè
then you get a dry one.
chỉ cho nó chỉ mỗi tụi khó chỉ có xí ở tụ xích nè ít tụi cũng tu ít tụi khó nè okay
Get the dry one.
chỉ cho nó có món tụi khó
And
tôi
you
tôi
just
sáng
press
cho
down like
chỉ
that.
có nà là họ
Like that.
giờ con này giờ technique nè
Yeah. So this is how you do it. And you wanna like open it up a little
and then
bit
cái món khác cho
like that. If you wanna make it more pretty, you can do it on
on
both
the other
sides.
side too. Yeah, I like to make it pretty. So you lift it on the other side, so you make it
So you
pretty
can
on the
make
other
it
side.